You've been lied to about your brain. For the last 10 years, you've been told that your brain is worse than a goldfish. And you believed it. Let that sink in. Somewhere, a group of marketing executives sat in a boardroom and decided to convince you, a human being with billions of neurons, the ability to create art, write poetry, build skyscrapers, and travel to space, that you can't focus for more than 8 seconds? And you bought it? But here's the kicker. It was never true. This fact that we have shorter attention spans than goldfish came from a 2015 tech company marketing report. Not a peer-reviewed study, not a neuroscience breakthrough, a marketing campaign. They said your attention span used to be 12 seconds in the year 2000, but now it's 8 seconds, shorter than a goldfish. Catchy, right? Scary enough to make you listen. Convenient enough to sell you their next big thing, tools to capture attention before it's gone. Do you see the genius here? They invented a problem so they could sell you the cure. And here's the reality. Your brain didn't get weaker, it got faster. You haven't lost attention, you've gained filtering power. You can scroll past hundreds of posts and still pause on the one that matters to you. That's not weakness, that's adaptation. You can binge watch a 3-hour movie. You can get lost in a book for hours. You can sit and listen to someone you love for an entire evening. That's not an 8-second limit. That's proof your focus is alive and well. What's really happening is this. We've trained ourselves to live in a state of constant choice. The phone buzzes, a notification pops up, another tab is open. We are no longer starved for information, we are drowning in it. And because we're drowning, our brain has learned a survival skill. Skip what's boring, stay for what's valuable. That's not attention dying, that's attention evolving. But here's where the danger comes in. If you only stay for what gives you instant pleasure or excitement, you become addicted to shallow dopamine. And shallow dopamine leads to shallow living. We are capable of deep, powerful focus, but we must fight for it in a world designed to steal it. Here's the twist you weren't expecting. The people who told you your brain is broken have been training their own brains to be sharper. Tech executives send their kids to schools with no iPads. Billion-dollar CEOs schedule hours for thinking and reading every day. The people who built the platforms that fragment your attention guard their own attention like it's gold. Why? Because they know whoever controls their attention controls their future. So ask yourself, if your attention was money, who have you been spending it on? Who's been profiting from the hours you scroll? Who's cashing in on the seconds you waste? And most importantly, when are you going to stop giving away the one currency you can never earn back? You are not a goldfish. You are an apex learner. You are the product of thousands of years of human evolution, war, art, survival, and creativity. Your mind is a cathedral of possibility. But here's the catch. If you don't own your attention, someone else will. They will decide what you think about. They will decide what you desire. They will decide what you fear. And in time, they will decide the life you live. That's why you need to stop blaming a short attention span and start building an intentional attention span. Decide what's worth your time before the world decides for you. Here's how you reclaim your focus. 1. Guard your mornings. Don't give your freshest brain to social media. 2. Create focus sprints. 25 to 50 minutes of work, 5 to 10 minutes of rest. 3. Feed your mind deeply. long-form books, in-depth conversations, challenging problems. 4. Cut one thief of attention from your daily life. One app, one habit, one toxic person. 5. Practice discomfort. Sit with boredom. That's where creativity hides. Attention is like a muscle. It grows when you challenge it. You've been told you're less than a goldfish. I'm telling you, you are more than you've ever been told. The world is loud, the distractions are endless, but your ability to focus, to think, to live with intention is still yours. Don't sell it cheap. Don't give it away for free. If you can own your attention, you can own your life. And if you can own your life, there's nothing you can't build, nothing you can't learn, and nothing you can't become. You are not broken. You are not a goldfish. You are limitless. Now prove it. You are limitless. But the problem is, limits are very good at pretending they are real. You wake up in the morning, and before you've even brushed your teeth, your phone tells you what to fear, what to envy, what to desire. And most people, they accept it. They live on autopilot. But I tell you, in the history of humanity, no autopilot ever led to greatness. You have to fly your own plane with your own hands. Yes, it's harder, but it's the only way to reach your own destination. In my life, I was rejected again and again. I applied for jobs, no one wanted me. I applied to Harvard 10 times. 10 times I was told no. KFC came to my city, 24 people applied, 23 got the job. Guess who didn't get it? Me. But I learned something. Every no is a free training session. It teaches you to focus on what you can control. Your attention is the same. People will tell you you can't focus. They will tell you you can't compete. Fine, let them. While they're talking, you're training. While they're distracted, you're building. Rejection is not the end. It is the classroom where you learn persistence. I often say business and life are like planting a tree. You don't plant it today and eat fruit tomorrow. You plant it, you water it, you protect it, sometimes for years before you see the first fruit. Your attention is the same seed. If you spend it chasing every shiny thing, you plant nothing. But if you focus on one thing, water it every day, you will grow something no one else can take from you. The problem is, people want bamboo results with grass patience. Bamboo takes years to grow underground before you see it. Then, one year, it shoots up taller than a house. But if you quit watering it, it dies quietly, long before it breaks the surface. You must guard your focus the same way. The fruit will come if you protect the seed. Let me tell you a secret. Your biggest advantage is not your talent, your education, or your money. It is your ability to stay in the game when others leave. Do you know why most people fail? Not because they can't succeed, but because they quit too soon. They get distracted. They start one thing, then jump to another. They live like a person digging for water, and every time they dig 10 feet, they move to another spot. But if you stay where you are, keep digging, keep learning, keep improving, eventually you will hit water. This is why controlling your attention is not just about avoiding distraction, it's about building endurance. The world will reward those who can still be standing after the storm passes. In the digital world, there are two kinds of people, consumers and creators. Consumers spend their attention, creators invest it. Every time you scroll, ask yourself, am I learning or am I just consuming? Every time you watch a video, ask, am I building my mind or am I just passing time?
When I started Alibaba, I didn't have money, I didn't have technology, I didn't even have the internet in my home. But I had one thing. I decided I would be a creator, not just a consumer. I would use my attention to build something that could change lives. You may not build the next Alibaba, but you can build the next version of yourself. A version so focused, so skilled, so valuable that opportunities chase you instead of you chasing them. Machines are faster than us. AI can process more data than us, but machines cannot dream. Machines cannot hope. Machines cannot look at an impossible goal and say, I will still try. That is your advantage as a human being, the ability to imagine and persist despite failure. So, use your attention to feed your dreams, not your